So, what's up, Roger? I'm here with Roger on Instagram. So, what's going on, Roger?
Hello, good evening, BX Bomber, and we're doing our show on Instagram. We're back on Instagram, and we have a major, serious problem still going on with close to 300,000 cases now in New York State alone, and over a million cases worldwide now. And there is a article that is discussing the possibility a possible season now. I swear that before he saw me. So I read that. I like your helmet too. That looks pretty
Ah,
good.
thank you. Yeah, go right ahead, man.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this up right
Good.
now. Thursday will mark exactly 7 weeks since Major League Baseball halted spring training and postponed opening day because of the coronavirus pandemic. And now let me just scroll down a little here. The Athletics' Ken Rosenthal reports that those involved at the sport's highest levels are increasingly confident games will be played in 2020, but league officials trying to remain flexible amid the ever-shifting landscape of the pandemic have yet to determine how, when, and where that would happen. Several different plans have been proposed, sequestering all 30 clubs in Arizona, Grapefruit League and Cactus League, putting some teams in Texas for the season. Rosenthal reports everything is on the table, but here's the here's the best bet per Rosenthal. The most realistic time range for opening day, somewhere between mid-June and July 4th, in the view of most officials, would allow for an 80 to 100 game regular season with the schedule running through October. An expanded postseason at neutral sites might follow, with the World Series ending in late November or early December. Such a plan would hold particular appeal for the league's national broadcast partners if the college football season is abbreviated or canceled, creating more programming slots. The NFL plans to play this fall. Of course, before the season begins, players will need to go through a second spring training, Rosenthal reports. Players likely would need 7 to 10 days notice before reporting, and spring training would figure to last about 3 weeks, half its usual length. The most likely scenario would be for teams to return to Florida and Arizona, particularly if those two of the states where the season begins. And let me continue here. President Donald Trump said he hopes fans are in the stands for games as soon as August. Even thought New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio said it's possible fans might, even though Bill de Blasio thought it was possible that fans might not be able to visit Yankee Stadium. But New York Yankees president Randy Levine said last week it's not practical to play an entire Major League Baseball season without fans at games. However, with more than 3 million people diagnosed with the coronavirus worldwide, almost 1 million in the USA, MLB is far from finding a way to return from the COVID-19 crisis. So that is the latest information as of right now. That some are talking about them possibly returning, fans returning to Yankee Stadium by August, but things are still really very much in the air, up in the air still at this point in time.
Well, I mean, it's possible, man, that it could actually happen, though.
Yeah, possibly by August. Well, we will have to see. We have May, June, July, and then we will see what happens by August if fans can get back into Yankee Stadium by that time or not. So we have 3 million people worldwide reported cases with the virus, and we have 1 million, over 1 million in the United States now, and over 300,000 in the state of New York now, close to 300,000. And so it's still a very serious situation. And I did hear that the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds flew over New York City today. They are the the Air Force and Navy jet fighter pilots that do air shows. And
Yeah,
did
that
you
was
happen to
pretty
catch
cool.
them?
No, I didn't get to see them, but yeah, I've seen them before do flyovers before. but I didn't get to
Wow.
see him today though. But yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Wow, that is excellent. Yeah, they flew over New York City, over New Jersey, and over Philadelphia, and then headed down to the Jersey Shore. And so they did a nice flyover for recognizing the medical people and all of the essential workers,
Yeah,
and did
yeah.
all of that. So that was fantastic right there. But that is the latest as of right now. Bill de Blasio is saying, that he still does not see how they might be able to play at Yankee Stadium this year. But the president would like to see fans back in the stadium. And Randy Levine, the president of the Yankees, says it would not be feasible for the Yankees to have a season without them playing at least some games at Yankee Stadium. So everything is still up in the air, and the plans are still up in the air. So we'll have to see how it goes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they can actually play some baseball. I mean, a lot of people around here, they don't even care. You know what I mean? They don't care that the that the stores are closed, things are closed. People don't care, man. People are still
Wow.
outside. People are still traveling around. You know what I mean? No, a lot of people think this is fake, man. And once they
Yeah.
catch it, they're gonna realize it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What do they think those refrigerated trucking containers are for in front of the hospitals? They're there for the many poor people that have deceased, and the
Yeah.
hospitals are overwhelmed. The morgues are overwhelmed, and they're holding people in tents and in these trucking containers, refrigerated containers, because of the severe tragedy of so many bodies now from so many people passing away.
How about this idiocy, right? Bill de Blasio closes all the parks, right? You
Right.
can't go inside the park. So now that he closed the parks, now he wants to close the streets around the park so you can walk around the park. Ain't that stupid?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's
Because
going through some
if the
people's
park
heads.
is closed, that means don't go there, right?
Right.
So
Exactly.
why are you gonna close the streets around the parks so people could walk around the parks? What's the
I
purpose of that?
I don't always
You know,
follow every.
people gotta wake up and understand that whatever, if you believe in Illuminati's or whatever that crap is, if you believe in any of that, people better wake up because let me tell you, man, they didn't meet their quota on deaths. Okay? So they want people like us to go back outside to kill ourselves. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So people better be careful when you see Donald Trump outside going to the
Yeah.
grocery store, then you go to the grocery store.
Yeah. Well, really, they're both very dumb, both Trump and Pence. Pence appeared at a major medical facility, the Mayo Clinic. And the Mayo Clinic's policy now is for everyone to have the masks on when they enter the facility. And Pence refused to wear the mask in the facility. And my family member was saying, well, why didn't they throw him out? He wasn't following the policy. And I said, I guess they felt that he was the vice president. And she said, oh, the hell with that. He's being an idiot. And he needs to be held accountable. And if he's going into the Mayo Clinic and the policy is to wear the mask, then he most certainly should be wearing the mask. And also, the latest thing going on is now the intel agency gave Trump many, many reports about the virus and the very seriousness of it in both January and February. And Trump does not read his reports, his daily briefings, and showed gross negligence by not following up on this that well. Oh, okay. I'm doing pretty good, Mom. I'm doing my radio show with BX Bomber now. Okay, I'll talk to you a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. But
Okay.
that is the latest report.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't really know what's gonna happen with all these openings and closings and what do you have yous. It sounds really bad. That's all I know. It's not good. You
Yeah,
know,
it really is a case of where if we have an opening now and
I saw a
an
funny
opening goes
cartoon,
on
right?
now, it
Listen
could
to this.
become it could happen much worse in the fall.
Yes. Listen to this. I saw a funny cartoon, right? Where you have it's a drawing of Trump supporters on one side saying open up America, blah 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 blah, right? And on the other side is a cartoon of a nurse, right? And she's holding a sign that's saying see you soon.
Yeah, yeah, that could
That's
very
gonna
well
be the
be the
second
case.
wave.
But I can understand a lot of it really has to do with the poor response of the government. And
Yeah,
you realize
definitely.
in Canada, they are getting $2,000 a month universal basic income right now for the next multiple months. And they have universal health care, and they're getting 2,000 Canadian dollars a month, which works out to about $1,400 of universal basic income in United States money a month as of right now. The United States is giving this one $1,200 payment, which many people have not even received. And the poor people that are going that are you know calling for things to reopen really see no other way.
Yeah.
The government has shut them down where they cannot go to work, and but the rent is not shut down, and they have to figure out a way to pay for their rent and to pay for their things, and they feel no other way but then to have to go back to work. And if the United States gave them a universal basic income and gave them the ability to stay home, things would be much different.
No, but yes. But the thing is, I never got that tax money.
I haven't
And
either.
I went to check the if you can go check the IRS website, and I did that, and it said it was already deposited in my account, and I never got it.
Oh
April,
my!
it said
So
April 15th it was deposited, and I never got $1,200.
wow. I mean, the incompetence of this entire government and everything, and what is going on. I guess you have to check the portal. I don't know who to call at this point. I if it says that it was
And
deposited.
yeah, it says it says April 15th your money was deposited, and I called the bank. They said there's nothing pending or nothing. You call IRS, they don't even pick up the phone. There's nobody there.
Wow. So the website itself could actually be mistaken. The latest with the Social Security situation that I have happening is that it should be in by May 5th for me. But I think that that site is giving you incorrect information. And
Wait,
just
you
to
checked the
keep,
website? Did you check
I,
it?
I did not check it, but I'm checking a lot of information. There's a lot of um, different types of
Because
information on
because
YouTube where
but
they
wait a
are
minute, wait
discussing.
wait.
Go ahead. I'm
Let me explain something real quick for all the people who don't understand and who didn't get their tax money. You have to go to the IRS. What is it? IRS.gov, right? Yeah, you got to go to IRS.gov, and there's a special place where you got to go check your stimulus package, right? Stimulus check. Excuse me. You go there, and this is the thing. You have to type in your information exactly the way they printed it on your W-2 form. You know what I'm saying? Your address, the way they right, the way it looks on your taxes, the way the spacing and everything, the way they did it, you have to put it exactly the same, and you can check if you have it paid or not.
Yeah, that is good information. Your
Giselle
site, your
didn't get
site
it either.
might have not been accurate. So you have to just continue to check your bank account at this point. But
No,
that's what I was saying. That in
I'm sorry.
Canada, they were receiving
But
the
wait,
universal
hold
basic
on.
income, and
Hold on,
here
one thing hold
we're
on,
not.
wait. One thing I failed to explain is you have to go check that website. You have to go check that website because they may be missing some type of information to release that check to you. That's the thing.
Right.
Like Giselle, she needed they needed the bank account, right? Number. And they did that. Now they released the check. Her mother needed something, and she did it, and then they released the check. They're gonna get it April 30th, allegedly. So you gotta go to that website to make sure they have your information correct, so you can get that money. And yeah, go check it because you might be able to get it like right now.
Yeah,
But
that is
yeah,
good information. I think we have a little delay between us right now
yeah, I think there is a delay.
because we're stepping on one another a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. We can go for another 5 more minutes.
Okay, sounds good. But anyway, that's where it stands now. So there's a possibility Randy Levine, the president of the Yankees, feels
Right.
that they might be back in by August. But as we've been saying for
Live
every
stream.
show over the
Yeah, I'm gonna
past
show you.
month,
Ali,
is that it
Ali wants to
depends
join
on.
the live stream. Look, Ali. There's Ali.
Oh yes, yes, and here we go.
Ali, look, look. Look at yourself. Ali, look right there. There you go. Look at yourself.
Me
All
trying
right.
to get
Now you're in
this.
the now you superstar, okay? Estrella. You're a star.
There's
Jeez.
Elizabeth. Can you see Elizabeth?
Yeah, I see it
There she is. There
with an
she is.
ear.
Yeah.
Funny.
There was Elizabeth. Elizabeth was on, and Alley Cat was on.
Yeah, she was in an alley.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, actually baseball can return. It
Yes,
looks
that'll be
possible,
good.
but it's gonna have
And
to
that,
be play at your own risk. You know what I mean?
and as I said, I'll be happy to have it because I have the MLB.TV, and I would be happy to have it on the television. And it
Yeah.
would be a little bit of a break from all of the COVID-19 stuff. To have a little bit of sports, even if they are playing
But I tell you one
empty
thing.
stadium.
I want them. Here's the thing, though. If baseball's gonna be played again, I want it to be done in City Field. New York Mets have to start it off like they did 9/11,
Wow, right.
right?
Have a flyover
Because,
then of the Blue Angels.
right? Because that symbolizes America coming back again and all that, right? So, and I
Right.
think it was pretty cool that the Mets did that. And I think we can do it again with the New York Mets, in my opinion. That'll be cool, right? To repeat
Exactly.
history, right? To repeat history. But too bad we don't have the pizza man, though.
Oh,
To
I
hit
see we
him
have
up.
Lady T Speak podcast. Lady
Yeah.
T Speak podcast joined.
So,
So hello.
yeah, wouldn't that be cool to do like a 9/11 type of thing with the Mets?
Yes, that would be very nice. That would be very nice indeed.
You know, I,
And
that'd be dope. And they pull out the big giant American flag out on the field and all that, right? With the colored
exactly.
guards and the whole 9 yards. And then
Yes,
like you said, the flyover with the jets and everything.
right. Right. That would be very nice indeed. And as I said, though, even just to get the baseball on the MLB.TV that I have, if they're playing in Florida and Arizona, I would be
Right.
happy with that. And even though I know you wouldn't like it that much, you would be happy to have it. It would be a consolation prize. And then we'll
Just
see
want the
later
whole
on in
world
the
to watch
year if
it.
they can get to Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. You know how many baseballs I'm missing out on already? I should have caught at least
Oh,
5 or 6 by now.
oh yes. Well, you have your new mitt and you had your wind meter and your new mitt, and I
Yeah.
had the smartphone now, and we were planning a lot of things for this year, but this virus situation, this crisis that is taking place, has really put a damper on many of our plans.
Yeah, man. I got the whole thing that the people don't know. Let me repeat what I was going to do. I have the wind meter to see, to scientifically find out if the wind actually helps the ball carry in home runs in different areas. But yeah, and I was gonna, write down, all the statistics on that too. and probably turn it into a book, like a journal or something like that at the ending of the year. And then he got the new glove, it was gonna catch like 10,000 baseballs, and I'm losing track now, you know?
Oh, do you see we have uh Lady T Speak podcast, and she seems to have joined us. So thank you for joining us. And BX Bomber has a lot of great vlogs on YouTube. He went to 75 Yankee Stadium games last year,
Yeah,
and I was also able to get to 9 Yankee Stadium games last year, and I appeared on a number of his vlogs. But he does
75.
great vlogs from Yankee Stadium and shows the fan experience of Yankee Stadium and all of the games. And BBX Bomber lives very close to Yankee Stadium, so he's able to
How
walk right over
many,
and get in.
how many homestands in a season? I forgot how many homestands was it? Is it like
I always
11?
figure I was 10.
Right? It's like, so then I had to do at least 8 homestands straight
Oh
without
yes, well
missing it.
you missed a couple of games when you had to work when they were day games during the week. And we missed the game when we went to the Brooklyn Cyclones, and we enjoyed the Brooklyn Cyclones. And you missed a few games when you had to work, when they had day games during the week.
Yeah, so yeah, those day games, yeah, those are the 5 that I missed out on. You know,
Right,
there
right.
was
But Farmer has great vlogs from Yankee Stadium. They're on YouTube. I'm on the vlogs with him in April, July, and September, and he really shows a great experience of what it's like to be at Yankee Stadium. His
yeah,
technology is fantastic, and he really shows how it looks, the great reveal, and the views of Yankee Stadium, and the game, and the catching the balls, the baseballs, and they're fantastic vlogs.
yeah, man, I can't wait to do it again, man. I got a
I
lot of people waiting for these vlogs too, man, on Twitter and stuff like that. So it's gonna
So, do you
be,
have your helmet on to keep yourself hidden from the virus?
well, not this one. I use this at home.
Aha, okay.
You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
goodness, wow,
Go to the go to the supermarket or something like that. No, but
wow.
I have the real one. This is the real one. The real shield mask that you put on your
Hmm.
face. This is the real one right here.
Wow, fantastic.
You
You ever see About That Though? That's a YouTube channel, About That Though, where he shows some wild and crazy things going on in New York
Yeah,
City.
yeah, 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 yeah.
About That Though, and they show really crazy things, people doing crazy things on the subways and in the streets, and he is really good. And
Yeah,
I also like Action Kid.
yeah, yeah. You got some guys still doing. A lot of YouTubers fell off now because they can't make videos or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Action Kid is a young Asian gentleman that is a New Yorker, and he's still going around. He's just wearing the mask now, and he's
Mhm.
reporting on how it looks in the
Yeah,
city during the crisis.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of YouTubers out there, but anyway. Well, we're gonna end it here. It was a good show.
Yes, excellent.
Cut this one short because I can't record this whole thing. So we're
Okay,
gonna cut this one short, and we'll see everybody on the next one. You just go over to BX Bomber 2011 and check out my videos.
and thank you for joining us, lady.
Absolutely. So long, everybody, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Take care.
See
Bye
ya.
bye.
Ooh.
Okay, I will give you a call in just a couple minutes. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Now I get myself out of here.
You got it.